Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Going in Style. So, old men doing crazy things seems to be a theme Hollywood is in love with right now. And now we have geriatric bank robbing. But these movies are doing well at the box office. They're being well received from audiences. So I guess why not continue to make them? And this one checks off all the right boxes and I think will please even a broader audience than its target. To start off, I actually did not know Zach Braff directed this film. And even after I knew that he directed, going back, couldn't tell. This is far and away the most mainstream thing that Zach Braff has directed. It did not have that super indie, super artsy look that his other films have had. And he's not starring in it. So it definitely didn't feel like one of his films at all. And in saying that, it actually didn't feel like anyone's film at all. It is very much generic. It is very much paint by the numbers. It feels like pretty much every other film of this kind. So to grade Zach Braff on his directing here is to say that he was serviceable. He didn't get in the way and he delivered what the film required. So the real shining stars here are definitely the actors. I feel that all three of our main actors really enjoyed being a part of this, and they brought their usual charm and wit and professionalism to create characters we really cared for and really rooted for. I think Michael Caine was wonderful, Morgan Freeman was wonderful, as was Ellen Arkin. So it was really nice to have these three playing in these starring roles, and to have them bring such realism to the roles while also being able to have some fun. And while the premise of three senior citizens robbing a bank together is outlandish at its core, I really like what the movie had to say, again, about banks and letting banks just run amok and be unregulated, and ultimately what they do to people when they are just left to their own devices. The Big Short obviously really explored this really well, and the fact that nothing happened to them in that housing crisis that ultimately led us into a recession. This movie touches on that just a little bit about, foreclosures and the deals that they cut and the lies that they tell to get people to sign these deals, as well as corporations taking advantage of people and the economic plight that we all are having when it comes to putting into the system and not receiving back what we were promised, but in particular the senior citizens and what they're facing right now. And there's a great line about, serving senior citizens and helping them and taking care of them. And it unfortunately doesn't ring true with our society right now. So beyond just like the funny, fun concept, this movie did have quite a bit to say. Plus, all the old age humor is there that you would expect. And it all works well because the actors make it work really well. There are some fun gags, some funny bits, some sweet moments throughout. So I think overall the movie definitely leaves you with a feel-good type of atmosphere. As for negatives with this film, as I said before, it is very conventional. It's very paint by the numbers. We've seen this movie a million times before, and this one doesn't deviate from the paved road that those films have created. And we have even heard these type of jokes before. We've heard the old age jokes that are played here. Some of them are a little bit fresh, but the majority of them we've seen and we've heard. I thought Christopher Lloyd's character was fun, and he brought some new kind of craziness to old people. But other than that, we've seen it. We've been there, we've done that. And the movie also touches on deeper issues, but never really goes deep into them. It presents a lot of small storylines or plot points, and then we're just expected to kind of forget it or not want to know more about it and just leave it at that surface level that it was introduced at. In summary, the movie doesn't go very deep. But overall, I think this is a very enjoyable movie. I think it is a great movie to take your parents and your grandparents to. I think they will really enjoy themselves, and you will have a good enough time with this as well. And ultimately, Going in Style delivers exactly what the trailers promise for it to deliver. A feel-good, fun, light comedy. So I think it's definitely worth a matinee. I don't think it's good enough for a full price ticket, but it's a harmless, enjoyable film. So that is my review of Going in Style. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Going in Style? And what is your favorite old people doing wacky things film? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!